Good morning, Tehmina Khan is here in TKMaths is fun. In today's video, which is video number 2 on the explanation of Poisson distribution, which is the part of the syllabus of A-level mathematics S2. So this example is as a starter here for you. Those who have seen video 1, it is expected that they are able to solve it. So I'm giving you 2 minutes. You can put it on pause and solve it. And then I will just show you the solution here, right? So you can put the video on pause because I will show the solution so that the length of the video is not very long. Okay, so this is for all those who have seen video 1. The link is given in the description below. Slowly I'm showing you so you can check your working and you can give mark to yourself. So let's start today's work now. This was related to last time's explanation. Unit interval. Now what does this mean? Very important aspect in Poisson distribution, which is at times overlooked, and beside all the correct method the answer comes wrong. So let's see here. What does this mean? I'm trying to explain it with the help of the example here. In a certain school, photocopiers breakdown occur randomly and independently, average 8 times in a school week, Monday to Friday. So when I'm saying Monday to Friday, it means how many days I'm talking about? 5 days, right? So it means from here, what idea did you get? When question is talking about 1 week, it means 5 days. And how many times it breaks down? The photocopier 8 times. So this is your mean in 1 week. Now if you see here, part 1 is asking about the probability that there will be a breakdown 5 times in a week. It means you will calculate probability of x equals to 5, and it is about week, so your lambda will remain same, which is 8. So let me show you here the solution. Don't forget to write the probability distribution properly because it carries 1 mark, okay, most of the time. After that, you know the formula. What is the formula for the Poisson distribution? E power minus lambda power x over x factorial. So the same formula is applied here. Now when we are talking about 1 breakdown on Monday, it means now I'm talking about 1 day. So you have to calculate lambda for 1 day. This lambda 8 is for 5 days. So it means how will you calculate it? For 5 days lambda is 8. For 1 day lambda will be what? So you will do cross multiply. It will be 8 divided by 5. So this will be your lambda. So this is called unit interval. In Poisson you have to see mean is given for what interval, and in the question it is asked for what interval, right? So in part 2, now because it is about 1 day, which is Monday, my mean will be 8 divided by 5, which is 1.6, and the distribution will be written like this. Please don't forget to use different letters for the variable, as the same question has 3 different parts with respect to 3 different lambdas, right? So this is how you are calculating here. D equals to 1 and you got it. Now when it is saying fortnightly, what is the meaning of fortnightly? It simply means 2 weeks. So 1 week had 5 days, fortnightly will have 10 days, double. So 8 will become what? 16, right? When days are doubling, then lambda will be doubled. So when it is saying 8 times breakdown, it means now you have to calculate the probability of x equals to 8 with the help of the formula. What is that? E power minus lambda power x over x factorial. So what is your lambda? 16. What is your x? 8. So you will simply substitute in it and you will calculate the probability. So this is very important, unit interval. You have to take care, read the question very carefully. Now this is video number 2 and I am talking about mean and variance also in it. And then I will make 2 more videos about the other 2 aspects. In Poisson distribution, the mean and variance both are represented by lambda, right? So lambda is the average rate of occurrence, mean, and the same is the variance, okay? And so if you are writing it, you can write it down like this, or if it is given in the question like this, you should not get confused, right? Sometimes they ask for this standard deviation, so what you will do? Simply take the square root of it. Let's take example number 5, which is about mean and variance of the Poisson distribution. Okay, so per day accident they are talking about here. It is Poisson distribution, and lambda is what? 2.25 for 1 day. State the mean and standard deviation of the number of accident per day. So what will you write? If you look at this formula, your mean is what? 2.25. And what is your standard deviation? Root of 2.25, because variance is same as 2.25. This is what I have told you. So it will be root of 2.25. Then next part is, now this is a tricky part again. This is a past paper question, some old paper. In how many days in November would you expect the number of accident to be within 1 standard deviation? Very good question. What does this mean? Now, because you have done normal distribution last year, so I'm just trying to explain to you with the help of this, so it might help you. So this is your mean, right? When I say within 1 standard deviation, suppose 1 standard deviation is here and it is here. So whatever these values are here, boundary of this will be nu plus and this will be mu minus. So whatever these answers will come within this, how many number of days the accident happened. Now you must know here one thing, how many days are in November? Okay, you know that, right? 30 days, right? Now let's see here, how do we solve this question? So first of all, the mean is 2.25, right? And this is the way you write your probability distribution. Because first of all, I will calculate the probability. Now pay attention what I'm saying. First of all, I will calculate the probability of this area. And when I will get this probability, because it is within 1 standard deviation, then whatever my probability will come, I'll multiply it by 30. So that will give me the answer of how many days in November the accident may occur within this limit. Okay. So now, mean is 2.25. You can see here, it is given to you. And standard deviation is 1.5. You have already calculated in part 1. So you are simply doing mean minus sigma, mu plus sigma. That gives you the limits for the probability, like which we have calculated at this boundary. So now you have to calculate probability within this using Poisson distribution, but Poisson distribution is in discrete data. So what integer value do you get here? Can you tell me? Within this, you get x equals to, which is more than 0.75 is what? 1, 2, and 3. Because after 3.75 it will be 4. So I have to stop at 3.75. So I will calculate the probability using the Poisson distribution formula for x equals to 1, 2, and 3. And I've already told you the way how it is written and why it is written. Now this is the probability. But question was not asking the probability of something happening occurring within 1 standard deviation. Question was saying how many days in November, right, for this. So now I will multiply 30 by this. So I got 21.12 days. So 0.12 days is nothing. So it is exactly 21 days, right? So you can say that the expected number of days in which the accident may occur in November within 1 standard deviation is 21 days. So I hope you understood this question. For any query, you can write comment in the comment box. And please share it with your friends and press like and subscribe button. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Video 3 will have basically application of log and how approximation is done in Poisson with respect to binomial and normal. Thank you. Take care. Allah Hafiz.